Hey there. So today I am in my garden with you, and I just wanted to show you how I weed. I get a ton of weeds, to say the least. I have this tree root right next to me, and it's literally covered in weeds. And so my garden gets really out of hand if I'm not out here every single day. We did the asparagus, and so I just wanted to show you a tool that I use to help weed the garden. This is it, and it's amazing. It's just on a stick, so it helps so you don't kill your back. But pretty much is what you do this is all you do, and it cuts the heads off of weeds so they stop growing. Of course, you gotta get down for when it's close to the plants so you don't take the heads off of them, but it's got kind of a little blade on it. But it works really, really well. As long as the weeds are smaller. It's kind of a pain in the butt if they're bigger. But it saves your back so much. And so I don't like to till my garden very much because I feel like it just spreads the seeds in there even more. So I'm not very good at filming and doing this at the same time. So I do not till my garden. This year I'm tilling it a little bit more just because last year we mixed a bunch of dirt in with it because my dirt's kind of yucky, or was kind of yucky, and we put some manure in it, and so we tilled it. So especially this year I had to be a little bit more vigilant. So this is my little tool that I did, or that I use quite often. This is my asparagus. We probably just spent about 2 hours weeding this. There's so much. And here's my little strawberry patch. And so we weeded this because the strawberries are starting to come up more. They're much better than they were. They were literally covered as well. My garden's kind of a mess, but it is what it is. So this we all had to pick by hand. If you have one of those tools that has kind of the flat edge on it, that works well for bare areas as well, and close to around. But that's kind of the tool that I use. I don't usually use stuff for planting like that plastic over there because it holds in a lot more moisture. However, this year I'm just trying it one more time just to see. I have panels for my peas, and those are starting to come up. Makes life a little bit easier because then they can grow that up and they're easy to move as well. I literally always have asparagus popping up all over. It is absolutely crazy how much asparagus is popping up all over. I don't know if I just got lucky and they like this land, but some people say that they have a hard time with asparagus, but mine is almost like weeds. I have a ton of it underneath my deck even. Got some onions popping up here. Yes, this is cardboard all over my garden. I tilled it in last year, and so it just is breaking down and getting into the garden. So my green beans, carrots haven't started coming up yet. More green beans under that plastic. I soaked my peas and my green beans and my corn for at least 24 hours before I plant them to kind of loosen up that shell and get it softer. So yeah, my tomatoes aren't doing so hot this year. They are looking kind of rough. I don't know if I need to water. It's been kind of a hotter year than usual. So I got little flea beetles on my broccoli and my cabbage. So as you can see, those little buggers, I hate those things so much. So I'm gonna need to get some spray for those because otherwise they will completely take over. So got some pumpkins over there. Those are doing pretty good. Got some tomatillos, or however you say them. Those are over there. Apple trees, fruit trees. So things are starting to shape up a tiny bit, but a lot of work each and every day. So at least I'm getting my exercise in, right? Oh, my blueberry bush here. It's actually a honeyberry bush. Honeyberry bush. So they're a little bit, I don't know, we haven't actually gotten very many out of them because the birds usually get them before we do. But here's one. They're long. So that's what they look like. But I can never tell when they're ready or not. And for some reason I've lost all my taste. So can't even tell if they're sour right now anyways. But if you have any questions or any advice, let me know. I'd be happy to take any advice for making gardening easier and less painful on the back. See you later for now.